grams. Tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some P-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted, hell boy, fish Gatorade or something. I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Over your foe.
Welcome back to Jungle Talk Podcast, hosted by none other
Welcome back.
than Gorilla Squad Gaming. We are back. Took about 2 weeks off, but we're back. And we got some gaming news. We got some things to talk about. We got some diss tracks going on. We got some NFL draft going on. We got some games coming out. We're going to jump into a few topics tonight. We're going to talk about XDefiant finally has a release date. This game, I feel like I've played the demo 100 times over the last 3 years. And
appreciate playing the demo.
Yeah.
I appreciate taking the time, taking to build this game right.
I hope all the stuff is transferable. Everything I did on all the different alpha and beta versions of that game. But May 21st, we got a date of XDefiant. We're gonna talk about the Fallout series. I think we've all watched it. So it's
I haven't watched all of it, but I've got through like half of them.
All right, so you got the gist. You got the gist.
About 4 episodes in.
Okay. Well, you got enough to add some content to. We could talk about it. Get you all's thoughts and opinions on if it follows the actual game, which it does. I feel like it does. And you all,
I think.
But which Fallout though? Which Fallout game?
It's just a combination of all of them at this point. I think
right.
The way the story starts is kind of true to probably the first Fallout. You know how that game starts. I vaguely remember how that starts. You start out coming out of a vault, and there's a whole bunch of you wake up in a vault, and then you come out. You do a couple things inside the vault, then you come out, and you're out in the desert, the wilderness of the Fallout world. So
above ground dweller. We're gonna talk about NCAA 25. And the reason why we're going to talk about that again is we feel like we haven't heard enough about the game, and it should be about to come out here soon. Usually we'd have some more gameplay trailers, more information. It's been kind of spotty, and it's May, and this game comes out in July, I believe. So so it'll be like July because the season starts like early mid-August.
Yeah. So and finally, we'll talk about, a conversation that we had about the lack of creativity in games. For like here lately, this year, maybe even the last 2 years, we're just getting a lot of recycled games. I think Call of Duty leads the way in that department. They're giving us old maps, dusting them off, and kind of at this point giving us a recycled game. Really, I think the last 2 Call of Duties, you probably just came out with one and made content for the last 2 years. So
right.
The gaming is kind of, we feel like it's plummeting a little bit. There hasn't been nothing to get excited about this year.
It's very stagnant.
Yeah, very stagnant. No titles. There's some single player things, which is cool, but like, the fellas, when we came together as GSG, we were a multiplayer crew, and the multiplayer seems to be running dry. And then, as usual, we'll get into some sports talk. WNBA has been hot. It seems like some things are changing for them. They finally got chartered planes now versus riding commercial with the rest of us common folk, which is that's definitely good. I think the NBA jumped in and funded about $25 million to cover them for the next 2 years. I think the NBA jumped in and fit the bill after Caitlin Clark has spoken, so she'll probably speak a lot more, and there'll be a lot more changes in the WNBA. We'll talk about the NFL draft results. I had the pleasure of actually going to the NFL draft this year live in Detroit. Awesome experience. And then we'll get into this rap beef that's getting pretty exhaustive between Kendrick and good thing J. Cole bowed out. Now he looks. He actually looks decent bowing out because this thing is.
He's a smart man.
Right.
Yeah, it's going too far.
Right.
They're just going track for track.
I'll save my comments till we get to that point.
Yeah. So so now it's not so bad that he bowed out, because this is it's going a little too far. So without further ado, let's jump into discussing some gaming. I want to talk about this NCAA first. Why haven't we heard a lot more or seen a lot more footage, mechanic, gameplay, stuff like that? I was hoping maybe Breed may know. He's up on top of that.
Sir, I got to answer.
Yes, please.
They said gameplay for NCAA Football 25 should come out sometime. As you know, this is just the beginning of May, but they say they will be dropping it this May. I'm going to say around mid-May, because PlayStation is having a showcase. In the next week they're having a showcase. So I would be expecting it to see on that next week. And I have a lot of information on NCAA football. If you would let me run it down for you real quick.
Yes, sir. Please.
The floor is yours, sir.
Okay.
NCAA football, as it stands right now, will have over 134 teams. You have every bowl game eligible. You have in conference. You can modify the conferences later on. You have all three modes: My Team, Road to Glory, and I think what was the other one? The My Player, when you the player or whatever.
Ain't that Road to Glory? I thought that was the one where you
think
start out
that's
as a
Road
high
to
school
Glory.
kid and you get to
Yeah,
a
that's
college.
Road to Glory.
High school.
Yeah.
In the Dynasty, yeah. Then I forgot, the other one is called the Dynasty.
Dynasty,
whatever,
yeah.
Dynasty. Okay.
Yeah. You have all three of those modes. There is no head coaches. No head coaches.
Well,
So
no
if you look at
branded hand coaches, right? There'll be like a generic coach out there.
You got a generic coach, but
okay.
it's going to be every generic coach. There's no name coaches in none of the game, and for no team.
They couldn't afford them.
Can we name them?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, a lot of stuff you can name. Like NIL deals have been sent out to college players. So the big name that everybody was looking for, he's not signing the NIL deal. So for all them Texas Longhorn fans looking for
Archie.
Peyton.
Archie.
Yeah, Archie, he's not on there. Sorry. He's not signing one. And it went around 2 times and still haven't got nothing from them. The cover for the game looks like you might have an option of choosing between one of the big top 5 conference teams.
Okay.
You might. That's still up in the air.
Just put Michigan on it and be done with it. I mean, it's really easy.
So that's a game you're going to want to actually go buy the hard copy then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The special edition collector's
I think
edition.
this one is going to bring a lot of people back to buying hard copies.
Mm-hmm.
What else? They saying that Madden 25 will be in conjunction to NCAA Football 25 because, as you know, July NCAA football drops, and Madden usually drops when in August,
Late August.
So yeah, so they saying it's supposed to be running conjunction. You know, your senior squad. Hopefully, you better take your senior squad on to Madden, and then you get them drafted in the next year. So it's gonna be a lot. Hopefully, that's that.
So get my player ready.
Right.
For all the Xbox and the PlayStation rivalries, it will continue. Cross-platform has been announced.
Nice.
But keyword, listen to what I said. Xbox and PlayStation.
No PC.
PC.
Cross-play.
Oh, really?
No PC, no Switch. So think about it.
Let's get a moment for a round of applause for that.
Yeah. I mean, who the hell wants to play any football game on a Switch?
So for all the Randys that's out in the world,
Nah.
for all the Randys that's out in the world that want to have an excuse talking about, oh,
can't
y'all
have
on
no excuse.
PlayStation and I want Xbox. No excuse this year, guy. Bring that ass on.
Yep.
Bring that ass on to the Gorilla Squad, motherfucking NCAA league, nigga. We waiting for you.
It's gonna be a gauntlet. It's gonna be a
the
gauntlet. Gauntlet.
Bring them Marlon Turks. You go ahead and bring your little Marlon Turks on up there.
Yeah, I don't know who he's gonna pick. He
You
doesn't have a team really.
you love all them.
He doesn't have a.
He doesn't really have a
Hey.
squad.
You don't think about
He autograph from
think about
Maryland.
this. Hey, look. But y'all gotta think about Randy. Randy cheers for every home team. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go with
He
UVA.
does.
UVA, Virginia
He
Tech.
might go with
He,
UVA or Virginia Tech.
he might just pick UVA and try to bring back Mike.
He might pick
Or-
JMU. JMU
might-
is closer than UVA for him.
I don't know that.
All right.
The
He
the
might go
best
to the
team in
little
Virginia
lower
right now,
conference.
this is JMU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's facts.
He
College
might go
football.
to the lower conference and have to build his way up to our conference. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell him, man. I'll let you know.
It don't matter.
But
he don't know enough about college, so he gonna get his cheeks clapped. Like, we're looking at a panel of football specialists, and when it comes to college, now don't get it twisted. Don't get that Madden shit confused with NCAA. I run Michigan on that fucking NCAA. Like they know. So like, better come ready.
And for the gameplay, I'm going to say, so far they have said it's like Madden 25,
Ish.
but with a twist.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to say to all the old school heads, the OGs that played college football and played Madden, if you remember the difference, I think it's going to be somewhat the same. And if it is, my niggas, I'm letting y'all know now, I'm not taking no remorse on y'all niggas. I will score 100 points if you let me score 100 points. I'm letting you know now. There will be no quitting and no games this league.
This guy's talking out the side
It's
of his
on
neck.
record. This is live. This will be recorded.
I'll
You
make
don't
sure-
have to play back
You
the
get
video.
100 as long as I make sure I got my 105.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care.
Y'all
We
worried
can run
about
up the
points.
stuff.
I'm about to snatch all y'all recruits, man. NIL, I'm having NIL money for days. Y'all talking about points. Ain't nobody worried about that.
Hey,
Points gonna come plenty. But can
I
you
ain't worried
recruit?
about you, bro.
Can you recruit? Right? This ain't Madden where you can throw future round draft picks. Can you recruit?
Oh, no.
Can you
Yes.
recruit?
Yes, I'm a beast at recruiting. But do you have enough money to sign an NIL deal after you recruit their ass? That's gonna be the question. And,
So are we gonna have a budget? Is there a budget?
NIL
Is there a cap?
on your team? Huh?
Is there a cap on the
That's
NIL
what we're
money?
waiting to see.
Is there a budget?
That's-
Right. There's got to be some type of
That's what
budget.
we're waiting to see. Like, that's the main thing we're waiting to see is what's going on with this NIL deal. Because NIL deals will be involved, and it will have something to do with you signing your players.
It will be
That's
dope
what-
if,
that's
as a university, if you could chase new NIL deals, like, these, like if it
Right.
shows like these 3 companies may be interested,
Yeah.
talk to them like how you talk to the recruits, and then eventually
I'm
get
gonna be
one.
real with you.
That'd be
I'm gonna be
dope.
real with you. It's not that advanced. It's
But we
not
got the
advanced.
potential, maybe. later on down the road.
Next year.
Maybe
Years
next
down
year.
the road, next year.
Maybe, nope. Man, stop saying years down the road because we want to change now.
Yeah,
So we gonna
have
say
to
next
change
year.
that. Yeah, next year, 26.
Yeah, we like we gonna want next year. We want y'all to fix the NIL deals and finish the fucking game next year. Cause this year, I'm gonna be honest with you, this game will probably be 75% done by the time it drops. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Right.
75%.
75% of what we're anticipating it's going to be. And the thing is, and we're talking about NIL, right? We're talking about points, NIL. What about this crazy ass transfer portal? I done seen people jump in the portal, go to another school, 2 weeks later say, you know what, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go to this school. Jump back in the portal, come back to the original school. Like, the portal is going to be fucking
portal
crazy.
will be involved. Yes, that will be in the game. Wow. It will be in the game, so I'm trying to tell you now. You better have a sweet talking goddamn head coach to tell your team players don't go no fucking way.
You better build on culture.
You can't do like you used to do in NCAA football. Run one whole squad for like 3 quarters, then put the second squad.
So that they stay. They don't request a transfer.
Look, you better play them niggas in the second quarter. Like, all right, if you start winning by 48 in the first quarter, the second squad going in the second quarter.
Take the second quarter.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, the third squad going in the third quarter, and then you got your fourth squad. Because if you don't play all 4 squads, goddamn it,
somebody leaving.
Some niggas gonna want to leave.
I used to have it set up to where like certain plays were run by other players. Like I had an elaborate playbook, like swap, especially when you had like 2 top running backs and 2 top wide receivers. You gotta get them both the ball, man.
But see, like that's the one thing I'm trying to wait and see is how much creativity are we gonna be able to have with these playbooks? Because that was an NCAA statement back in the day. Yeah. You was allowed to have creativity with your playbooks to where you can move the wide receiver wherever you wanted to move him. There wasn't no limitations because you know you had to play. Yeah, because you know you had to play all of these plays.
Right.
Are we still gonna have that control?
Right.
That's the main thing when it comes to NCAA football. Now, if you dumb this shit down, I'm sorry. This fucking generation after us, y'all need to read y'all fucking books. You need to get on the goddamn internet. You need to figure out any goddamn NFL play. You need to look. If you don't know what position, look that shit up on the goddamn YouTube, my niggas. I'm trying to tell you.
They had YouTube.
Y'all need to be fucking creative with these goddamn playbooks.
Right.
Because if you don't have a creative playbook, my nigga, you should get your ass handed to him, motherfucking NCAA.
And you build your team to that playbook. You build your identity to that playbook.
We should go ahead and just give them one little tip, but if you don't know what a wishbone is, you better get it together.
They don't even run that shit no more.
Right?
Hey, ain't that what Chancellor ran?
Hey, Mark, question though.
That's what Chancellor ran. We ran that.
The wishbone.
How many teams run the wishbone?
It ain't many.
At the high school level.
So, think about, college. But Mark, think about what you said. Think about what you said. And think about what college teams that run that shit and really think if they're going to be in NCAA football.
Well, Navy, Army, Navy run those whack-ass fucking plays.
They do. They definitely do.
They definitely do. They never have a quarterback that can throw the ball further than 10 yards.
Right, but that's the thing, is that it's only going to be, you know what I'm saying? But can you take that playbook and take it to another school?
Hell no. Because each school probably will start with its own identity. Like a pro set. Like Ohio State or Michigan will be a pro-style offense. Your quarterback's is not under center. Like so if you try to bring a wishbone, you're going to be all jacked up.
I can see USC. But I can see, but that's what I'm saying. Can you go in and rebuild? Can you take a team like for instance, can you go in and be the head coach of UCLA and change everything? Are they gonna give us that option? Because as you know, a lot of schools this year is going through rebuild as far as head coaches.
Right.
You might could get away with it with a school like that, but like a traditional Big Ten school or like a Miami or Florida State. Yeah, they already kind of that's their pitch. Like we're pro style. You could sit back 5 yards off the center. You know,
right.
We got you NFL ready, baby.
Yeah, NFL ready. For the teams that do that.
I also want to know: are they going to have it like they used to have it when it came down to recruiting?
What you mean, like
Just because
this kid is a
just
pro
because
style
you a
guy?
big name school, no, just because you a big name school don't mean you gonna get all the top recruits.
Right.
Yeah,
Because that's
true all the
NCAA
way
football was known for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you was a big name school, don't think you gonna go in there and snatch up all the 5-star recruits, 4-star recruits, because they be looking at, am I gonna get any playing time?
Yeah,
playing for you?
when
Right,
am I going
right.
to sit 1 year or
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Right,
They might have to redshirt
Who was
at
close
that.
to home.
Yeah, am I close to home?
right,
yeah, because some of them want to be
And you
away
gotta
from
think,
home, some want to be closer.
COVID.
Yeah,
right. And y'all got to think with COVID, a lot of college football players decided to play what? Close to home.
yeah.
Close to home.
That's why a lot of them hit the transfer portal during COVID, because they was like, shit, if I'm gonna be sitting out, I'd rather be sitting out close to home and play for a 5-star school close to home.
Yeah, and it's also how they got them extra 4 years of eligibility.
Yeah.
Hey,
We should start the game with 28-year-old quarterbacks. Hopefully, that's not how we started. You know what I mean?
shit, some of us will. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Michigan has one. And he just asked for his 7th year, and he got it granted. So
That's crazy.
Really?
yeah, but the thing is, he asked for it, and the spring game he hardly got. Like he's not like, what do you keep asking to stay in
not gonna
college
play.
for? Like just go on. Like,
He's delaying adulting. That's all.
exactly. You know. So,
Hey, y'all remember that movie?
Get out. He's gonna have his doctor.
Hey, you remember the movie Neighbors? Y'all remember the movie Neighbors?
uh-huh.
That's him right there. He don't want to grow up.
You don't want to grow up. No, or Step Brothers. When they grown ass men and they
Yep.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? They grown ass men and they go to a job interview and fuck it all up like
Right. Together.
together.
Right.
So but that's interesting
how that
news for
goes
NC.
out.
That's interesting news for NCAA. I wanted to see footage. I want to see actual gameplay.
That's what. Hey,
5,
that's what
10
we all waiting
minutes.
for. That's the only.
You know, the crowd.
only-
I want to see how that's going to affect things.
Put it like
Right.
this. When that video drop, pre-order dropping the same.
Well, of course,
like the
of
next
course,
minute
of
after
course.
that video
Of course.
drop.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm getting a
they
super.
don't even got the date for the pre-order, so we already know
excellent.
it's May. Everybody's saying it's May for the pre-order, May for the videos.
That's not
gameplay,
about right.
May.
But mid-May is what?
Next week.
Next week,
Mid-May?
right? Mid-May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should be
You
hearing
gotta think
something
the
like
game
what? A
gonna come out
Tuesday or
for the
Wednesday
July.
should be a drop of a video.
Yeah. So I mean, if we're doing mid-May, which is the 15th, that should be next Wednesday.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I forgot. We still got Friday. It could drop this Friday.
Well,
The video can drop this Friday.
Yeah, 'cause Friday is the 10th.
yeah. I need to see something. I need the reassurances of that this game is, and I'm okay with it, a 75% ready game, right? I'm okay with that because you took how many years off? What was the last one we had? 2014, right? With Denard Robinson?
Something like that. It was.
Yeah.
It was
Fucking damn near 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 10 years.
It
It's
seemed longer.
2024,
Yeah.
right?
It seemed longer than.
Yeah, it did.
The 10-year boycott is over.
Well, it actually is because that game came out in 2013, if you think about it.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll
Summer
so
of 2013.
11
11 years.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
We are severely overdue.
No luck.
So
11 years since that, and
Yeah.
20 years since
Same.
2K.
sitting here like fiends.
when you gonna give me that NCAA? baby?
For real.
My thing is, what's gonna be the next big game that's not a remake, or that's not connected to a series that's already out?
X Defiant, hopefully.
Sorry, yo.
Hopefully it's X Defiant.
I mean,
Well, wasn't it Helldivers?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I can't say
Helldivers
X
was a
Defiant.
game changer. It did way better
Yeah.
than people thought.
right?
Yeah.
But
It's still a
But-
2.
Yeah.
thing is,
Oh, yeah.
Helldivers just took a big dive. They just took
Yeah.
a big dive when they made everybody add their PSN account. So that means everybody didn't have a PSN account. You're not playing Helldivers.
You
2.
lost all your shit.
Get the fuck off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So PC
Yeah.
guys, they couldn't no longer like it was it.
They
They
couldn't get on the
separated.
game.
Mm.
They separated.
That's unfortunate.
You gotta keep them separated.
And that's the big thing because now everybody's worried. Like the Ghost of Shinobi 2 is about to come out. Everybody's worried about that, and the creator of that game said you don't have to worry about that. A lot of games right now, ever since that happened with Helldivers, is like hitting the whirlwind because everybody's like, I don't want to connect my PSN account to this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Right. Well, it's kind of a way for stopping people from cheating.
Yeah.
Or basically using the dark web to buy whatever currency it is for that game.
Yeah,
that's but basically what it's doing is locking it down.
Yeah, but see the thing, like Ghost of Tsushima, you have to have a login for PSN because it's a PlayStation exclusive game. Right. So it doesn't make sense for it not to have it.
Right, but I get what you're saying, but they just worrying about games, period. Because Geneva is on PC too.
Well, I mean, it didn't come out to fucking damn near. The consoles milked all the fucking money out of it.
Yeah.
You know
right.
Well, here's how we prevent that. Stop cheating, bastards.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Hey, it's not cheating. It's just they got a way around of getting currency to where you don't have to pay full price, and it ain't really my fault.
If I could stay in college for 8 years, then there's no way we're gonna stop cheaters.
Right.
There's no way. Like it's a cheat code. Think about it. Like it's a cheat code.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm part of it. Hey. I've been on that dark web. That shit is cool. That's all I can say.
But it's not just college. Not just college, Larry. You got to remember, there's kids that's in high school. You got 19-year-olds in high school.
We do not promote cheating or hustling of any such gaming consoles whatsoever on this podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about
at all.
Yep.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know which way is to the dark web. I don't know.
It's a dark web? What?
Yeah, what? Are you kidding me? But
yeah, that's how that goes. And then, really, and I'm not gonna say X-Defiant is a new game. I'm not gonna say that. X-Defiant is a combination of games.
I think that's what took them so long. They took a little of COD.
It's a combination.
They took a little of Rainbow Six. They took a little bit of every free to play. Yeah, every free to play battle royale.
Even if you look at like the characters is based off of old like
the
other
factions.
games that's
in. Because it's like factions.
The factions is based off of other games.
Right.
They're based off of other games if you really look at them.
Well, as long as we get a game that can support a squad, I'm for it.
Yeah. Hey, it's the cleanest game that's coming out. They shut the servers down and everything. The servers ain't been up since after the last beta.
Yeah.
Everybody's fiending for it. Because I checked for it last night. And if you ain't do your download, I advise you to go do your download now. Download that bitch now, but before that bitch get put out there.
And I respect the fact that they didn't rush it.
Right.
If you think about it, like I've been in Maryland for 3 years. I set up my PC. That was the first time I played the beta. Like in this room right here.
Right.
And I might even streamed it. I don't know. But it's like, and it was like, oh man, this is all right. And I remember me and Bree talking about it, and then it was like, oh, okay, we're not gonna release it. Then we moved on, right? You know, Insurgency Sandstorm got picked up. Other games that picked up. And then X-Defiant raised his head again. Oh, okay, we're doing another alpha beta. And so for at least the last 2 to 3 years, I expect, I'm not going to say a perfect game, but I expect something that mechanically will work.
I'm going to say like this, for it to be a free game.
Right.
And y'all took 3 years to make this game.
We're expecting greatness.
I would be happy. I would respect the game for what it is, but if it comes out to way more than what it was, if it brings me the chills of playing Call of Duty for the first time on X-Defiant, I would be happy.
Yeah.
Right.
We need a refresher
because as y'all know, I retired from Call of Duty. I no longer play Call of Duty.
Wow.
I do not have Call of Duty downloaded.
Now people are retired.
Call of Duty is not downloaded on none of my systems.
You took it off?
On all my systems, there's no Call of Duty games.
Wow.
Let's have a moment.
Ain't no moment. I'm falling down, baby.
Say
Look,
goodbye.
I'm falling down, baby. If you want to follow me on Fortnite, yeah, them pronouns, baby.
We had the good.
Hey, I'm just gonna be real with you. Hey, Fortnite's more fun to me than playing fucking Call of Duty, bro. I'm tired of. This is why I don't play Call of Duty. I'm tired of hearing about all the hacking and all of this and all. Fortnite, you don't got all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got all that shit in Zero Build.
Call of Duty's like easy ass. Like it's just like
right.
At first you like excited about it. You're like, oh man, this is easy ass. And you're like, but that's easy ass. Like it's not even a challenge anymore.
Yeah.
So you move on to other things. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even challenge you anymore. Like Call of Duty,
Fortnite give me more of a challenge than Call of Duty, bro.
It's got some, there's a lot of new skins and stuff, and I'll continue to pay for that shit. You know what I mean? But
right.
I don't know. I haven't been in the mood to play Call of Duty. Let's just put it that way. Our Friday nights that we used to do that, plunder, all that shit.
Hey, Mark, didn't I say that?
We were just talking about
Rebirth Island. Like, we don't do it no more.
Yeah. So, Bree, what I didn't tell you is that me and Larry talked about this shit last weekend.
Yeah, we did. He called me, and I was like, yo, what's up? Ain't nobody getting on the game no more? Like, the fuck? Like, everybody, it's almost like everybody had babies or something. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, I had a baby Fortnite.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like, I'm the only one with a toddler right now. Like, shit.
Hey, if you catch me, you catch me on Fortnite.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta let me know so I can get off with my squad. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, Stogie was talking. He was like, yo, I've been playing baseball. And I don't see nobody on but Fortnite, and I'm like, okay, well, let's get it back together. But it's like the motivation for people to be like, all right, let's play Call of Duty. It's more like a task now.
Yeah.
Like,
it ain't no throwing the bat signal up anymore.
Right. It's like, all right, let's play Call of Duty. It's like,
right. It's like, yeah.
All right.
Like, but since XDefiant is coming out, I suggest this as an OG squad.
Mm-hmm.
We should at least get on XDefiant and run it as a squad.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause then because you don't gotta pay for the game, so there ain't no excuses. It's cross-platform, so it ain't no excuses. There's no excuses. It's cross-platform, so we can all play. Even Randy Punk ass who jumped his ass on
But the thing is, he has both systems, so it doesn't. I don't even know why we keep talking about this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, he's got both systems.
Shit. Everybody
he's not handicapped right now. You know what I mean?
Hey, but y'all know how he act. If he buy it on,
right.
he ain't gonna do it on the. Then he be complaining. That's why he the only one got it on Xbox, but everybody else got it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm still lost on that one. Please explain that one. When we all said PlayStation.
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Tension.
Oh, you breaking up, brother?
Yeah.
You sound like a robot. Your Nighthawk is not Nighthawking, bro.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Nighthawk down.
The bird is down. The bird is down.
Lord, my man started talking. It was like, speaking Chewbacca. You frozen, bro. Damn, everybody frozen. Is it my internet? Shit. Damn, is somebody internet?
Is it working?
The dark web. You've been on that dark web too much, fucking cracking. That shit done took over your host IP.
Nah, I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all. This is what cracking me on. Hey, look. You ever check your phone and you hear that ding in the middle of the night? You see Kraken name on PlayStation? Elder Scrolls.
Nah, you see, that should pop up for Xbox. It don't even pop up for PlayStation. That should pop up for Xbox.
No, shit. That shit pop up for PlayStation. My phone be ding, ding, ding.
Look, my wife be like, "Who texting you?" I'm like, "Nah, it's just Jermaine secretly gaming."
Right, bro. Because somebody was like, "Who the fuck texting you at 1:00 in the morning?"
Right. She be like, "Oh, your bitch texting you." I'm like, "No, it's just Jermaine jumping online."
Jermaine getting on the game at 1:00 in the morning, thinking nobody's on. She was like, "What is he playing?"
Hey, I picture Jermaine like this.
That was bro. Right.
Get on the game.
He be around his house, bro.
Oh shit, man.
I got the startup sound turned off.
Right.
Yeah,
You got that shit. Hey, you know how you can put your microwave on silent and shit, so when the timer go off, the shit just don't go off. That's how he got his shit. He's like, appear offline.
Right. He hit the start button and cough at the same time.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Allergies.
Yo, bro. I remember back in the day, you had to do that shit with the Xbox 360.
Hell yeah. Motherfucker sound like starting up a fucking lawnmower. Shit. Real.
Oh shit.
But let's pivot for a minute. I really want to talk about this Fallout series. And I want to hear what y'all thoughts and opinions are before me and Kraken provide our thoughts and opinions, because we actually finished it. I tried to milk out the like one episode a week, but bro, that shit got so good. Like I was doubling and tripling up episodes. You know what I'm saying? So, what are y'all thoughts on the Fallout series? Just the storyline in general, Maximus.
How far? All right, since I'm the shortest one, I'm gonna be honest with you. How far I got into it, shit, I like the shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's true to the fucking game. Mm-hmm. Even the characters, even the fucking towns that they go to. Like the vault is even true to the game.
The vault,
like
right.
It even showed
the whole
them,
vault nation.
Like even how they got them in the vault is true to the game.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
What can you say? Like they did justice to this. This is like the second one that they had made a video game into a TV show that's big.
Twisted Metal and Fallout and Twisted Metal and Fallout, top 2 gaming.
Hands down.
Easy
series. I think.
Easy. I mean, I'm gonna say what surprised me about it is that the amount of gore, like it's like, I didn't think they was gonna do that.
Yeah. And they got the ghouls in there. I like the ghoul. Yeah. They got the main ghoul character. They got Maximus, the original, fucking robot dude. And you get to learn a little bit about the knights and all that shit. I thought that was dope, and you know, hopefully Kraken will come on Frozen and he'll be able to talk, because that Nighthawk is not hawking right now.
It's more like a crow.
The Night Crow. You can't afford the Nighthawk? Get the Night Crow. For Temu. $39.99. Oh shit! Why pay for a hawk when you can have a crow? Oh shit! Oh my god!
Oh, that nigga got off.
Yo, Stogie said the Temu. The Temu is the most popular shit going on right now. It said Temu. Oh shit!
This is a GSG public service announcement. If you have had your router or modem more than 5 years,
Lord Jesus, bro, I'll tell you what. This is how the lady at Best Buy told me. Sean, I got a router, got the most expensive shit they had. She said, "Do you want the warranty?" I was like, "Nah." She was like, "No, you want the warranty." She said, "You want the warranty because at 18 months, bring this shit back, and if we don't have the same router anymore, we'll give you the equivalent." She said, "That's the cheat code." I said, She said, because at 24 months, this thing going, you ain't gonna be able to, it's gonna be it's gonna slow down. So it's just like anything else with technology. He said bring it in at 18 months, and as long as you had a warranty, we'll exchange it. We'll give you something to equal or less value. Too easy.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it comes down to, because you got to remember, anything that deals with technology, if your computers are updated every year, so does the Wi-Fi and stuff. Your routers, your modems, everything has to update to maintain.
Policies, security policies, all that shit gets more complex.
Yeah, and sometimes, a lot of times, the modems and routers update anticipating the speed change before the speed change comes from the providers. Right.
Yep. Big facts.
So, as you can see, people,
why can't I
that's
talk
why we have lost one of our people. He has left the whole thing.
Y'all.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Everybody, and we're gonna miss everybody. Come on.
Nighthawk was shot down by Iron Man. I'm telling
you. He said Iron Man shot down the fucking Nighthawk. You stupid. Oh shit. Yeah, damn. I don't know if I can shut that shit down. It was a threat.
Hey.
His router said
Look, everybody home. Everybody on something. That whole everybody on one TV, a tablet, a phone. That's 3 phones, tablets.
Another little tidbit that you can have. You can prioritize certain things for your internet, by the way. Okay? So I take advantage of that.
Right.
Yep. We ain't gonna talk about that.
There are 4 devices that are priorities on my internet at home.
Yep.
They're mine.
Yeah.
My stuff. So don't tell nobody. But all my stuff is privately pushed. But nah, real talk. That's why I got my own shit down here. My sister got her shit upstairs. I got my shit down here.
You got to.
That.
You got to.
Yeah.
Because gaming takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
It takes a lot of
everything. Upload, download.
Yep.
Yeah, all of that. It eats up a lot of your bandwidth. That's just the reality of what it is. I mean, the bigger the games get, the more bandwidth you need. But yeah, Fallout is dope. Like, I was pleasantly surprised by how good it is.
Yeah, the series is I like it, man. I like it for what it's worth. I'm looking forward to. I don't want to give no spoiler, but I'm looking forward to season 2. They drop a little tidbit at the final episode of season 1. You know, it ends. You got credits, and then there's a scene like Marvel movies, little Easter eggs, and they drop it, and you're like, oh shit. So yeah.
Now, I will say this. I think Bree will agree. I need somebody to go back and give Assassin's Creed a thorough redoing and make it follow the story.
You know what? I never did watch the Assassin's Creed series.
The movie, the movie was terrible.
Is the movie. You say it's terrible.
Yeah,
Wait.
Well, they try to push too much together too fast for a movie. That's the problem.
Right.
Okay. Now
that's what made it bad.
I'm gonna say this. For Assassin's Creed the movie, how the first movie ended, they can push a continuation to 2.
Yeah.
They can do Assassin's Creed 2 off of it. But I would say I agree with you. They do need to redo Assassin's Creed 1 and give more information about the Apple.
Right.
That's what they need to do. And they really need to explain how he jumped from world to world, because that's what it's, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, they just it was just so, it was like they pushed way too many things together and made it, and literally stuffed like 2 games into an hour and a half, and you can't do that with Assassin's Creed.
Well, but you got to think that was during that time frame when any movie past 2 hours, nobody was going to go see.
Yeah, but you talking about a cult classic game, and you trying to push it to masses.
Assassin's Creed should not be a movie. Assassin's Creed should have always been a TV show.
It should have been a series. Easy.
Should have been a series.
You said it should have been a series versus a movie?
Yeah, it should have been a series because it's so much information and like so much little bits of information that makes the story.
Games could be a season by itself, really, bro. Yeah. If you take out all that bullshit ass ones, and all the Assassin's Creed fans out there know which ones I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You take out all the bullshit Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3. Those are the only 3 you need, and that this new Assassin's Creed, okay.
Yeah.
And I'll give you Assassin's Creed Origins because I did like that story.
Origins, yeah. You can go.
Origins goes back to what, the Egypt and
Yeah.
Origins. But see, the thing is, you will have to do it to where you follow the apple. Now, if you follow the apple, you can follow the 2 Origins.
Right.
And after Origins, that's it.
Right. And then you can start jumping and kind of putting the bloodlines together and how it got, how it expanded.
Across the whole, almost like a Assassin's Creed multiverse type deal.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because that's what Assassin's Creed has turned into.
Yeah.
It has turned into a multiverse.
Yeah, because it's all different timelines in which this thing is happening. Yeah.
Because the last Assassin's Creed is before Origins.
Yeah. It's in Baghdad.
Oh, wow.
But it's just in Baghdad. It's not in Africa.
Right.
Okay. Well.
Which I do need to jump on and finish.
You and me both. I'm almost there. I'm at like 75%, give or take.
Yeah, you farther than me. I'm doing all the side missions.
Yeah. Once I
but
get
shit, I got all the side people killed though. I got all the extra side people killed.
Okay.
So when I get through with the game, I'll be 100% through with the game. I don't gotta go back and do no bullshit.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Well,
can we please talk about this rap beef?
Yes, I was about to pivot into that. Kendrick versus Drake versus, I don't know, like I put in the chat, I done lost the whole what this shit is about because French Montana jumped in, Rick Ross had,
it's stupid.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what the fuck we beefing over. What the hell happened?
Bro, right now I'm gonna break it down to you. This is how I'm looking at it. It started off with Future and Metro Boomin.
Yeah, of course.
Versus
they felt
Drake
Kendrick felt
J.
a certain
Cole.
way about J. Cole and Drake doing the
I don't know this. Metro Boomin and Drake has always had a beef that goes way back to the Degrassi days. That's when the nigga was an actor.
Right.
And Metro Boomin was just coming out. So they've been beefing that long. And a lot of people don't really know that. But it went from that to, get me wrong, that Metro Boomin and Future album got a lot of nice bangers. There's a lot of nice beats on there. And the rap verses on there, bro, is eating some niggas alive. And one of them they chose to go at was, it wasn't really Future, but Future did have something to do with it. And then Kendrick Lamar, that whole song, and how Kendrick Lamar jumped on there and basically went off of the one shot, basically, because if you think about the J. Cole and Drake song before that, the one shot, you know what I'm saying, where they called all 3 of them kings, and then they come back and say, look, Kendrick Lamar said, ain't no 3 kings, I'm the only king, y'all still suckers, you know what I'm saying? So it went from there.
So it went from big there. 3, it's just big me.
Yeah.
Right. So,
and it was so directed at Drake Cole song.
And Cole came out with a whole disc album. I can be honest with you, that's a whole disc album. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm not feeling that one, but that's you.
It is what it is, but it's certain songs on there, he do take shots at certain people. I'm not saying it's just all about Kate. I'm not saying it's all about Kendrick Lamar. That's the catch. That whole disc, I said disc album. I didn't say disc Kendrick Lamar. That whole it's a diss album, and it's about a lot of people that have been having J. Cole name in his mouth for a minute. He just hasn't been approached nobody.
You said let me air out all y'all right now.
Basically, and then that's why J. Cole said it didn't sit right on him because if you really do listen to that album, that is the last song on the whole album.
Yeah.
So you know that was something he jumped in the studio, made, and threw it in there because it was really right before Dreamville.
Yeah, he dropped it for the Dreamville
that
Fest.
Friday, before Dreamville.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. But if you notice, as you can see, with the cover, the name of the album is what?
Might delete later.
Might delete later.
The thing about it is that they have slowly been promoting that for like 2-3 months before then, because he would literally put out like part of a verse and then delete it. So they had been building that up since February.
Right, but bro, but no, if you listen to the songs that's on it, some of them songs that Dave was talking about, it's not even the songs that's on that album.
Right.
It's the song that's coming out on his real album.
Right.
That wasn't even no real album. That was just something he just wanted to drop just cause.
Yeah, but so, I mean,
the diss track of Kendrick Lamar at the end.
Crocodile Tears and Sticks and Stones are two of them that he previewed and then deleted it. Like they did a minute and a half preview of it and then deleted it like 3 days later. So
yeah. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that everybody took that Kendrick Lamar thing. Then it went from Drake and Kendrick Lamar going at each other. Now, let's talk about this beef right here. You went from Drake to Kendrick Lamar to Drake versus Rick Ross, Drake versus French Montana, Drake versus Lil Wayne. Because I'm going to say Lil Wayne in this because if you don't notice, Drake touches on everybody that has talked bad about him. So he's really airing out a lot of dirty laundry, and everybody don't like it.
Right.
Well, I'll say this. Hold on. You ain't even let me get nothing out.
Ain't nobody getting nothing out on this.
Battery low.
Wait, this conversation.
Listen, because see, the thing that Kendrick tried to say about Drake and Lil Wayne knew about it, and Drake had already messed with the chick before Wayne even knew her. But they went ahead and just put that out there to get it out the way. So they tried to make it sound like it was something new. It wasn't nothing new. They already knew about it, and it was already out there. And it wasn't nothing that was like, ooh, you was like doing your man's girl while he was locked up.
They wouldn't have known if Lil Wayne wouldn't have told them.
But they didn't get. But see, that's the thing. They didn't care anymore.
But at the end of the day, that was supposed to have been his ride or die. Remember, Cash Money, Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
The three top
how you gonna be mad with the man if he knew her before you and did all that before that?
But it's not, bro. It's not that. It's just the fact that
it's like you had the toy before me and I don't want it no more.
But
is that what they beefing about? They beefing about?
They're not. That's the thing. They
try to
put it out there like that, but they're not. People try to put it out there like that, but they're not.
But see, the thing is, and like I said this in the group chat, everything that Drake said about Kendrick Lamar, nobody has spoken up on his behalf.
Nope.
Nobody. And I mean, the abuse of his baby mama, the abuse of girls. He has.
Yeah, that's what Wayne Ghost talked about.
This is public records. Yeah. These are public records that you could go look up of Kendrick Lamar, of him having domestic violence charges brought up against him. That's why you think why we haven't seen him on a scene like that. He's been fighting cases. You get what I'm saying? And when you get on probation, you can't go nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the difference.
You can't tour. Right.
Here's the difference.
And
at least Kendrick wrote all his shit. I don't think Drake wrote all his shit.
Bro,
Drake got a ghostwriter.
I'm gonna put it like this. Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. And Uncle Luke said it before. Uncle Luke said it best. I don't know why y'all going at this nigga. Y'all forgot about the Philly nigga he went at? Y'all ain't say shit when he bodied that nigga.
Right.
Now everybody got something to say. Come on now, let's be real.
But did Drake really body Meek Mills, or did his ghostwriter really give him some good shit?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Drake is not a rapper to me. He's not a rapper.
Go back at him hard.
Yeah, like if I think about rappers, people like, we come from the era where Jay-Z and Biggie can go in the studio, hear a beat, and just spit. They ain't have to write shit.
Right.
On one take.
On one take. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said what I said. Like,
hey,
I don't take that.
Drake
I don't
is
take
not part of that era. Drake is not part of that era.
It's a new era. Yeah.
Right. It's a new era, but I can't respect you if you did not write your shit, bro.
I think J. Cole
okay. I'm
put
it like this. What proof do we have that say that he's not writing his shit?
What proof do we have that he's a rapper?
The proof that he's been doing it, bro.
No, bro. Like there's just certain things like if I get into if I'm in the business, right? I'm in this shit. I'm an actor, and then I like hip hop, but I don't really know how to make shit rhyme. I can fucking hire somebody to fucking write my rhymes. Kendrick and all them don't come from that same cloth, bro. We talking about Degrassi. We talking about a high school special when we fucking grew up. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't respect that.
That's how he got on.
And I'm not denying that. I'm not knocking that he got on like that. But when you open up one door, it opens up a whole lot of other fucking doors, right?
Right.
Look,
like Drake had money for years. Like, let's just keep it real. Drake has had money for years before Kendrick was even thought of, before fucking J. Cole was even thought of. Drake had a platform. He had a platform. He had MTV after school, the after school program when we all came home from high school and we could watch Degrassi. You know what I'm saying?
Don't put it like this, bro. Look. I look at it like this. Don't blame him. His parents put him on that.
I'm not blaming him. But if we're talking about lyrics, like I don't see that same kid as like, oh, he was a Hall of Fame rapper as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that. Like I see that you have a platform and you have access to ghostwriters and things like that, and maybe you're into the hip hop scene and you're a singer/rapper, and I feel like it's too much shit going on that he can't keep up. Like he's not pen and padding that shit. Yeah. Come on, man. He's not pen and padding that shit.
Craig, what you got to say about it, man?
I'm gonna put it like this. Drake dropped, Kendrick dropped, Drake dropped, Kendrick dropped, Kendrick dropped again, then Drake dropped. So now it's Kendrick time.
I feel like J. Cole could body all that shit if he really wanted to.
I think if he wanted to, yeah.
If he really wanted to.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
If he wasn't being humble, I feel like J. Cole could body that shit.
This is what word is on the street. Schoolboy Q called J. Cole and told him to step the fuck out of it. Just get out of it.
Schoolboy Q is a West Coast dude.
I heard it was the other way around. I heard it was that Cole called Q and was like, yo, Schoolboy Q was like, yo, just keep yourself out of it too. I heard it was
Let's not forget that Drake is also protected by fucking Jay Prince. Let's not forget that's a key part. Like Jay Prince is he's covered fucking Drake. Drake, like he tells him when to go at certain people or when to chill. Like he pulls those triggers. Like if you have not been to Texas, you don't know Jay Prince's fucking his reach. I learned a lot about Jay Prince because I was like, who the fuck is Jay Prince? I spent 8 years in Texas. Like I was like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? He was behind the whole DJ Screw shit, all that shit. Like that whole movement. He has a lot of power. He has a lot of power. Yeah. And when he tell Drake to snap, he snap. And we tell him to chill, he chill. But Cole and all them don't fall under that same shit. And sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles. Cole is like, I don't want to deal with none of that shit. Like maybe I should just back up. You know, should pull back.
So here's my take on it with Cole. And I know some people don't like it or don't appreciate it. I got a homeboy that's up there and said, he's like, I can't listen to no more Cole stuff. Why not? Yo, the man, hold on. Yo, he was like, I'm just disappointed. Why? I mean, yo, that man made a grown decision. It's just what it is. Like, we talk about growth. We talk about maturity and growth. And for anybody who has had peace and felt like they lost it, it's a different feeling.
Right.
So when that man said, you know what, look, I'm gonna bow out, yo, I'm gonna take that shit on the chin gracefully and keep it is what it is.
He got it.
But you know, at the end of the day, my homeboy, I finally get him to say, because it's not entertaining to me. You want that man to disturb his peace for your entertainment.
For your personal fucking entertainment.
That shit is stupid. And I had to tell him straight up, like, yo, that shit is stupid. Like, you don't like this man no more because he refused to entertain you in the way that you wanted. And it almost echoed exactly what Cole said on that stage. He was like, the people, the masses, they want blood. They want you to go at it. Mm-hmm. He said, I ain't trying to do all that. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that he just said, you know what? He's like, I'm not being entertained like I want to. This is exactly why he jumped out of it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, between the Kendrick Lamar and the Drake shit and all that, I don't like none of that shit no more. That shit, it was entertaining the first couple of ones. Then the shit turned into Gossip Girls, and it felt stupid. It was like Snitchathon 2024.
Ooh, let me air your dirty laundry.
It's like okay, like you did this. Oh, well, okay, well you did this. Y'all ain't even give people time to digest what y'all threw out there before y'all just run back at it. It was
right.
That's what made it stupid to me.
We didn't even get a week.
But you got to think about it. When you go to a smack competition, you don't got no week to listen to each rapper. You got that. Yeah.
But they got 3 songs, and that's it.
Yeah. Right.
But how far in advance do they schedule those smack joints?
Right.
At least a month in advance, bro.
No, it's more than that. They schedule things like 4 or 5 months out. They got time. But then it's your verse, my verse, your verse, my verse, your verse, my verse. We're done.
And the people these days, their attention span, like it only goes so far. It's like, he said something. Oh, he responded. Oh, he responded. Then you're like, I'm over it.
But this is the last week for it. That's how I look at it. It ain't gonna go nothing past this last week.
It's not, because Drake said I'm done with it. He was like, I'm just gonna say this and I'm done with it.
And that's my whole thing. So when Jay-Z and Nas when Takeover came out, y'all know how long it took for Nas to record his shit and and throw his back out there? It won't take 6 months later.
It was 6 months.
Because that man was also dealing with the death of his mother at the same time.
Right.
But by today's standard, they would have wrote Nas off as a bum.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't respond about his weekend?
Oh, right. He got fucked up.
Yo, and you know what?
He got bodied.
and you know what, for real? You know who else I blame for this? Fucking Flex. Because if you remember a year or two ago, he was like, he would issue a challenge out to rappers, like, yo, come up here and do a freestyle. You got 48 hours to respond.
Yep. I remember that shit. Yep.
Why? This shit take time. You trying to now? If you really about the culture, like, yo, you want me to cultivate something masterful for you in 48 hours?
Right. Have a generic ass response.
But then on the other side of it, look, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know, no disrespect to my New York family and all that. Yo, I ain't like Flex in 15 years. Like he's bigged up some of the worst fucking rappers over the last few years. And not giving some of the really good ones any respect whatsoever.
Because he's not trying to stay relevant.
You know why, right?
He's in that transitional period.
Right? He's trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
No, that's not why.
And he's getting paid.
I don't know about Flex.
And they paying him off too, yeah.
Bro. It's not that, bro.
What?
It's about who the fuck greased that nigga pockets.
Yeah, like I said,
that's who
he's getting paid too.
That's who he supports. It's about who greased that nigga pocket.
He got away from the original blueprint of the New York beef rap. Like, he got away from that.
Back when he was doing the tunnel shit and all of that shit, yo, he was was about the culture. He was about New York rap.
Yeah, bro, that's when he was coming. Wait, bro. That's when he was coming up, bro. That's when he was just. He had DMX and all them coming to the tunnel and stuff like that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I was there during that time frame. I understand that time frame.
But I'm talking about like the last 10 years. Nah, come on, Flex, give it up.
Yeah, but bro, be honest with you. In the last 10 years, have we had any good music? Let's be real.
Yes, Jermaine.
Yeah, we've had good music. We've had good.
We have
music.
a lot of terrible stuff, but we had some solid stuff to come out here and there.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
You got all the Griselda boys.
No.
What?
Be honest with yourselves. Besides the people that we already like and the people that we already grew up with, has there been any good, solid albums? Let's be real.
Bro, we gotta let go of the past. Like,
yeah, you can't.
We gotta evolve with the young boys a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We like even Griselda is like our age. Yeah, they just never got the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Later. 8 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, what Cole been out 12 years?
Exactly. Yeah.
Kendrick's been out what?
Anything Kendrick, Cole, Griselda as a group, Benny the Butcher, West Side Gun, fucking any of that.
I'm gonna put it out there, yo.
I'm gonna listen to.
I found a new respect for Joey Badass too, yo. I did not.
Joey Badass is the shit.
Really spitting it like that, yo. I listened
the
to
1999 album and the 2000 album. They are classics. Go back and re-listen to those. Like you'll find some jewels in those. Like, but we can't hold on to the past, right?
Right.
We can't.
But that's what I'm saying.
We gotta evolve. We gotta evolve. Because
I'm talking about new artists.
I mean,
so you saying there's no good music? What do you listen to when you ride?
I'm talking about new artists. I ain't talking about old artists.
So what you listen to when you ride right now? What do you listen to?
Bro, I listen to all 90s, bro.
Exactly. So you living back in that day. Because there's quality artists these days.
Bro, listen. Every Friday, new music come out. Mm-hmm. So the only thing I do is I go to Spotify and hit the new music section and play the Rap Caviar, which play all the new songs that came out in the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. And you ain't found nothing in that?
Out of maybe 70 of them songs, I might be like about 5 or 6 of
them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's about That's fair. That's but here's the thing that we got to remember in our day, and I say our day, like when, most people remember their music based off of from like middle school to like 25. That's like your heyday of music. That's when you remember all the raps, all the lyrics and all that stuff. And you like have an emotional connection to it.
Right.
After that, you got real life and you don't give a crap no more. You just listen to it. Yeah. So, back in our day, music came out, on Tuesdays, and it was a CD dropping, and you only got to listen to, unless you had my plug was freaking Gorilla, mixtape Gorillas. But until I got mixtape Gorillas, I didn't get none of the underground stuff, unless it was, unless he was at VSU at homecoming, and I try to snap up all of the New York people's CDs they were selling.
Yep.
But other than that, we had the music that came out on Tuesdays, what CD was dropping, and if it wasn't one of the artists that was on the radio,
new shit,
then you didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Now there's new music like all the time. I don't even know people's names.
Yeah, because like for real, at this point now, I mean, because album drop day now is Friday, so people can push their streams up over the weekend.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
But if you go through and look at it, dude, it's like 20 people dropping, and you've only heard of one of them.
Right.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
You looking for like a Dave East or something like that you can relate to.
Right.
And a lot of the shit you can't. Right.
But bro, like I stopped even having expectations like that on Fridays. That's why I just hit the Rap Caviar, or I go listen to straight the new R&B joints. And some of even the new R&B is like playing old video games over.
Yeah.
Like they redoing some of the
recycling.
old R&B.
Yeah, they are recycling a lot of old beats. Yeah. They are.
They are.
Like old beats, old R&B, like hooks.
Yep.
They just changing it up.
Yep.
I'm just like,
that's what they did when we were teenagers. Though.
Yeah. If you go through the R&B stuff and listen to, if you really dig for some stuff, there's some stuff out now that is pushing back to remnants of like 70s music, 60s, 70s music, which is right now.
Which is good.
Yeah, because it's like it's some originality behind it and it's dope. So, like one joint I just listened to and I was like, yo, I ain't even know good. It's called The Sacred Souls. And then if there's one song you look for from them, Can I Call You Rose, and you listen to that shit like, oh shit, like it's a few artists. October London. Like it's some of them. They got that old soul tune that's bringing actual, and there's no disrespect to the new era, but they're bringing back real singing, not like speed singing.
Right. Yeah, and they recognize where things are going, but they're like, here's where I picture shit going. Like, y'all follow It's Ace's World, our cousin. Young, he's on that Detroit soul movement. He's on that Prince. He's on that MJ, that Michael Jackson. Like, he's the type of kid that can revive that old, like when we're 60, we'll be like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, he doing that thing. But life is all about the changing of the guard. And so when I think about music, I think about music when I was 15, 16 years old. And my mom be trying to change the radio station. Like, oh my God, what are they talking about? Pumps and the humps and the bumps. Bumps and the bumps and all that. Oh, they talk all this sex, you know what I mean? Right. And it's like, but that's what we were into. That was our era. Because, our parents were like, oh, we had Marvin Gaye where you actually treated a woman right. You took her on a date and then you made love to her. You know what I mean?
Marvin Gaye in 1979 made Sexual Healing.
Right. But
it was real straight to the point.
we weren't about making love. We were about just getting down to the business, just having sex. And now this generation, they just like, fuck you, bitch. Just bend over and give me that shit because I'm moving on to some other shit.
And that's the fact. They just
it's a whole nother level.
I like it when you talk to me like that.
Right. The Knicks must have won. Knicks must have won.
I'm sorry.
Knicks
sorry.
up.
I'm breaking news. Knicks is up 2-0. 2-0. We on our way, baby. 2 more games. We on our way, baby. We gonna make the finals, baby.
So we're pivoting. We're pivoting. Let's talk about the basketball a little bit. I like the Knicks because, well, I don't really like the Knicks, but I mean, I like the concept. I just recently in the last month or so realized that they put the Villanova boys back together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't realize those guys were from that championship team. So when you put those guys back together, it's like, okay, I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing, and if they make it past this round, then they'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals versus whoever, either Boston or Indiana.
I'm in like 20-some years.
Right. So shout out to the Knicks, man. Much deserved. Y'all been a franchise that.
I would like to put this out there. I am not part of that rude, rowdy crowd of Knicks fans. But please do not disrespect my team.
Nah. Yo, celebrate that shit. Celebrate that shit because
bro,
the Knicks are doing well without Randall.
You must see what I seen on Instagram, how they spazzed out on the 76ers, bro. After that game.
Yeah, man, fuck the 76ers, man. Like, it's... if you've been to Philly... Because I've been to Philly. I went to Philly.
I know. They're disrespectful.
Yeah, they're very disrespectful. Very fucking disrespectful. Like I went to a
ignorantly disrespectful
Philadelphia 76ers versus Detroit Pistons game a few years back when we had Andre Drummond and fucking Embiid owned Drummond. He owns it, motherfucker. He owns so much real estate in that motherfucker's head. And they were just like, after the game, they were like, "Oh, Detroit, get the fuck out of here." And it's just like, I was with my man, so it was like I'm good, but he's like, "Yo, you gonna catch a little slack," and it's like, okay, well that's what's up. You know what I mean? I expect to catch a little something after we lose, but Philadelphia fans are on a different level of disrespect. Even the Eagles.
I learned that on the cruise. Well, I showed y'all.
Oh yeah.
They packed the whole bar and was giving me. They act like we was in Philly. We was in the middle of the ocean.
I mean, the 76ers are doing good, and they've done good. They call that shit the process over the last 10 years.
The process I don't know
how many more years of process you need.
There's no more processing.
Oh yeah, obviously more processing.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That process no longer in process.
It didn't work.
That process has.
They reformulated that process 3 times and it didn't work.
They're gonna regenerate that process and fire everybody. Start over.
But I mean, I take pride in the Eagles not doing shit. So I mean, it's good. I mean, we're all right. Everybody's, it's a process all over Philly. I guess it's just a process. But let's get into the NFL draft. Let's talk about how do you all feel your teams did? Mixed emotions about Buffalo. I saw some things about that. We got Tampa Bay, and then we have the Feagles. Yeah. So how do you feel about that?
Let's let the Bills go first, even though I got the Buffalo hat on.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Shout out to my family in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. I think the Bills addressed what they needed to. I would have expected more attention to wide receiver, but I think I kind of have an idea what they're doing. We got, our first pick was a wide receiver. I think it was a steal, Keon Coleman.
I like this kid. I like his personality. He brings a lot of energy.
Yeah, he's fun.
I don't know if that translates to winning playoff games, but
you're right.
I like what he did. Like he's a down to earth kid.
Right. And then we addressed the D line, we addressed the offensive line, got some more depth. Even got some surprise picks, on the back end, undrafted, that what's his name's son, Frank Gore's.
Yeah. Does he make the roster? Does he make the roster?
I think he will.
He's gonna have to because we also got the running back from Kentucky who I forgot his name, but he's pretty dope. So it's gonna be tough if he can do something on special teams too. Give him some type of extra. I think he can be on the practice squad, and they bring him in when needed.
I got a question for y'all. Ain't nobody see Frank Gore play in college?
Yeah, we all saw it.
I saw him.
I didn't watch it, all of them. I saw him. I think I saw one highlight, like a highlight reel, but I didn't see all of it.
He runs like his father.
This past year,
he runs very pissed off.
Yeah, and he's a top-notch runner, bro. Like, the only reason that team got any knowledge or any talked about last year, like, teams geared to stop him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that year before that, they didn't really gear to stop him, and he ran all over them. He embarrassed the team.
He's a downhill runner.
Right, bro. Like, y'all got to steal with him. He's going to start.
He's going
to get some time on y'all off.
Yeah.
But let me tell y'all something. Let him go if y'all want to.
Yeah, he's not a shifty guy, but he's a power guy that's going to run through you and run through you fast.
Right. Bro, ESPN started showing his games, bro.
Yeah.
If that gives you any knowledge of how much star power and what he could really do, yes. Like he's a steal.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta true like everybody in the NFL is like, how in the fuck that happened?
Right.
How the fuck y'all end up with him?
I'm kind of curious. Why didn't the Eagles go out
teams.
there? Why the Eagles didn't go out there? Why the Eagles?
We got Trotter Jr. We happy. We got who we wanted. He didn't get drafted. We got Trotter Jr.
Y'all got Trotter Jr. Like that shit don't always fucking pan out.
I understand that, but bro, in college football, he did have a decent seasons. He did have a couple of decent seasons, and I understand why he didn't get drafted is because of his attitude.
Yeah,
because he did get pulled in a lot of Clemson games because of his attitude.
Yeah.
He got pulled out of the games because of his attitude.
Yeah,
he got sat for a couple of series. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they would have to sit him down because he his temperature ran hot.
Yeah. You're a little hot-headed.
Oh, good.
So, Tampa Bay, tell me how you feel about your draft.
We addressed some things that was necessary. Got a little depth on the defensive line. Mm-hmm. Got a good, solid safety that's going to be playing, probably going to be playing from nickelback. And we addressed the middle of that offensive line like we wanted to. So I'm good with it. So we got the center from Duke, Graham Barton. He can play anywhere on the line, but they're up front with him like, hey, we want you to play center, no problem. So, he's not quite fully polished, but he's got that play to the whistle mentality, and he likes to put people on their ass when he's blocking them up until the whistle. When the whistle blows, he stops. So that's what you need in the middle of the line. So. Pretty much almost our entire starting lineup came back except for I think Devin White on defense. But we had the guy KJ Britt that took the starting spot from him last year in his second or third year. He's ready to rock. So yeah, I mean we got a little more depth on the defensive line. Got the safety position that we needed. I would have hoped they were going to get a cornerback, but they feel comfortable with what we got. I'll take it. We got a guy that can play nickel. Took care of the offensive line. I'm good.
That's dope. Eagles, how you feel about what y'all did?
I'm happy, bro. We addressed the situations that we need to address. Real talk, we didn't really have that many draft picks this year. If you really sit back and look at it, we traded a lot of them away.
Exactly. You traded a lot of them because you were on the win mentality now, but the win mentality is sailed.
We still is in win mentality now.
Y'all niggas not about to win shit.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all are not about. Here's the thing.
Hey, just because y'all finally get to wear y'all black uniforms, because you know what man said, y'all had to win your division and wear the blackies. Congratulations.
That sounds racist.
Do it again. Do it again. How about that? Do it again.
I love it.
Because
I love it.
Packers.
I love it.
Them Packers in the division
reloaded
on y'all.
I love it. 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 Because.
But no, real talk, sleeper team this year, and they really ain't a sleeper team, but thanks because of the Buffalo Bills, and they don't know how to keep wide receivers happy.
Fucking Houston.
The Texans look like a contender for the Kansas City and the AFC. Jermaine, don't say nothing.
No, I'm gonna talk my
I kind of feel the same way. The Bills, the ship done sailed. That shit done sailed.
It's good number.
Y'all in the middle of the pack. Y'all gave up everything.
I'm gonna explain something to you. Stephon Diggs and his personality didn't click for whatever reason with Buffalo. Yes, he's a stellar player on the field, but that diva crap doesn't always work. He's going to go down to Texans, and you got this second-year quarterback. Don't be surprised if it starts off great, but at the end of the season, they fall apart like Philly because the team won't match.
That's fired.
Those attitudes matter. Personalities matter. Buffalo, yeah, we gave away the best receiver. We gave away our second best receiver. We got a lot of young talent, but you got to remember we got two very good tight ends. We got a good running back, and we got a top 3 quarterback in the NFL. Trust me when I tell you, Buffalo will be in the playoffs, and they'll be doing the same crap they was doing last year, but maybe they'll even win this time.
Yeah, maybe not. I got a top 5 quarterback.
I got one thing for the quarterback situation. Look, Josh Allen is talented. However, part of the reason Stephon Diggs was acting the way he did because Josh Allen tried to play too much hero ball.
He does sometimes.
And it won't just Diggs. He was missing other receivers because he decided that he wanted to try to run the ball and force it instead of taking the open man. That was a big problem. Now I will give y'all this. One of the biggest things that hurt y'all is that half of y'all starting defense was hurt. Like most of the season. I'll give you that much. However, that does not stop you from putting points up on the board because your quarterback wants to do everything his damn self.
Well, I tell you what, now he can do everything himself, and he still got talent on offense to get a ball off to. And watch what happens.
What year is he in? What year is he in? What year is he in? What year is Josh Allen in?
This is 5th season.
5th season? He has 3 more years until the Cam Newton effect drops on him.
He don't. That's the thing. He don't even run as much as Cam.
Yes, he does. Yes, the fuck he does.
This year he did not run that much. Yeah. He ran when he had to this year.
No. He ran a lot of times because he didn't look down the damn field. Just like that stupid ass time when he tried to dive 40 yards for a first down. No. Yeah, if he doesn't stop taking off like that, he's gonna have his body's gonna be hurt like Cam Newton's.
You're right. But he doesn't take off like all the running he did. Mostly was the first 2 to 3 seasons. Those seasons he was running just because. You're right, but he slowed down. If you look at his numbers, he slowed down and running as much. Now he gets a lot of running touchdowns because, when you're on the goal line or inside the 20, that's a huge weapon. But he doesn't run. He doesn't just take off all the time like he used to.
Yeah, it's just
he'll bump it off.
It's real eerily similar to Cam Newton running, flexing on people. And then he made the mistakes of saying the words, "If you don't want me celebrating, stop me." And they started teeing off on his ass.
Yeah.
And I see Josh Allen going the same way. If he don't trust his arm and his receivers to let them do what they got to do, especially if they're open. And I get it. It's a lot to take in. Sometimes you ain't got the time, but there's nothing wrong with throwing the ball away and resetting it down.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And he's definitely slowed down. I can tell you how many times he's run. He's in 20. Let's see. God dang it, that's the wrong stat. Blowing it up. Hold on. Josh Allen rushing yards.
I'm actually glad we don't have those type of problems.
Okay, so in 2023, he only rushed the ball 62 times.
How many yards you get?
342.
Okay. That's He's slowing down.
Yeah. In 2022, he rushed 124 times. Had 762 yards and 7 touchdowns. 2021.
And you go back further and further, he probably damn near had 1,000 yards.
Right, he did. So he has slowed it down. He doesn't run as much. He cut his running in half. It's just you see him scoring touchdowns, doing his Superman thing, and everybody's like, "Oh, Josh Allen," and he does the tush push, the Buffalo version, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's still running a lot," but he's not running as much as he was before. Now, does he miss receivers? Yes, but you know what? When you got Stephon Diggs screaming, "Pass the ball to me" every single down, that's gonna frustrate you. He don't got nobody doing that this year. So don't be surprised when he's throwing the ball to 9 different receivers and running backs every game, and nobody knows how to game plan against them because they don't know who to key in on.
Every great quarterback has had a great wide receiver.
You're right.
In
well,
history.
we can make one.
Or there's just
Brady.
a great wide receiver waiting for a good quarterback to come around. Shouts out to Mike Evans.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, it's.
Hey, who was? Well, no, I was going to say. There wasn't a great wide receiver on any of Kentucky, not Kentucky, Kansas City's teams. They have a great tight end. That's it. They ain't have no great wide. Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill was the greatest. Yeah.
He didn't really blow up and show what he could do until he went to Miami. Tyreek Hill was
no. He did. No, that's how he got that big ass deal in Miami because of what he did in Kansas City.
That was the blueprint. That was the blueprint.
It was the blueprint, but he ain't put up those numbers until he went to Miami.
And Kansas City took a chance on Tyreek Hill because he had the domestic abuse shit. They said, look, as a character, he's overcome that, and he's done that. And so, I mean, you know, he earned his money. If you think about it, he's earned his money. And I don't know what Diggs will do. I don't. What are we thinking? Who goes? That's very early, very very early on. There's so many factors that could change this. Who's going to the Super Bowl this year? AFC, NFC.
I can't say that. Like I said, I always believe in Buffalo, but I ain't going to say they're going to the Super Bowl. I'll say they're going to win 12, 13 games, but I ain't saying they're going to the Super Bowl. I mean, Kansas City's always going to
Super Bowl either.
I'm going to be look. I'm going to keep hopes high. We can do it. Damn it.
Nah, fuck that. Lions are in the Super Bowl for the NFC. I don't know. Y'all decide for the AFC. I don't see anybody beating us in the NFC. Period.
We solidified our line. I think we can do it.
It's so hard because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like
injuries and all that can change everything. Everything can change.
Buffalo played half of their season with literally 7 starters out on defense. Yeah. Half of the season with 7 starters out. They signed people that was sitting on their couch and they was starting on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't really feel sorry for you guys because you guys went out in the offseason, bought all these fucking players. You and the Eagles and the fucking Ravens, and none of those fucking teams were in the Super Bowl. Y'all went out here, bought all these players. Y'all bought Shaquille Griffin, all these fucking players. The Eagles and bought everybody. You're a free agent? Hey, come over here. Come over here. And then
they got Von Miller. And Von Miller
like
freaking ACL.
I don't feel sorry for y'all. I don't feel sorry for y'all. I don't. And I was at the draft with the Eagles fans and with the Bills fans and with the Bucks fans and with the fucking Pittsburgh fans, and I don't fucking feel sorry for none of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all have cap space because of the market that you have. And the market that you have is a very strong market.
Buffalo got the smallest market, man.
But if you don't win fucking Super Bowls, or you don't even win playoff games, then I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for any of y'all teams. I don't.
We've done both.
I don't feel sorry for them. So again, at the end of the day,
what's wrong with this dude?
NFC will be the Detroit Lions.
The
Detroit Lions will be in the Super Bowl. I'm just trying to see who's going to be over there for the AFC. That's all I'm asking. Because for the NFC, it's not going to be the Eagles. It's not going to be fucking Tampa Bay. It's not going to be the Giants. It's not going to be the fucking the Commanders. It's not going to be any of those motherfuckers. I don't give a shit.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, I'm out. He's going overboard.
Bro, you really think y'all going to the Super Bowl? Y'all could go to the Super Bowl when y'all were 10-1. And y'all had the best record in the fucking NFL. Not the NFC, but the fucking NFL. So you think that in 2024, you're going to the Super Bowl? Look me in my fucking eyes, bro. I'm looking at this fucking camera. Look me in my fucking eyes. Are you going to the Super Bowl?
That's a new one.
Are you going to the Super Bowl? Are you going to the Super Bowl, Bree? Are you going? Are you going? You got DeAndre Swift from us, and now he's on another team. Are you going to the Super Bowl?
Sir, we'll see you in the playoffs.
Are you going to the motherfucking Super Bowl?
Are you going to that shit?
I will see you in the playoffs. Remember?
No, we're not talking about playoffs. No, we're not talking about playoffs. Playoffs. We're not talking about playoffs. We're talking about the Super Bowl. Are you going to the Super Bowl?
Sir, if we gotta go through y'all, yes.
Bro, you're not confident. You're not confident because you're not confident. You're not confident. You're not confident, bro. You're not confident. You're not confident. You're not confident. You're not confident.
Y'all had one good season. One good season.
And all the good seasons you had have produced how many fucking Super Bowl wins but one?
Hey, we're in a tough division.
We're in a tough division with the Giants that suck ass with Danny Dimes and the fucking Commanders who suck ass with Sam Howell and with fucking every other fucking sucky ass team. Like, come on, bro. The Dallas Cowboys can't even do the shit. So, again, I'm asking you right now, bro. I'm just being honest. I don't even want to be hostile. Are you going to the fucking Super Bowl in New Orleans in 2025? Because as soon as the tickets become available, I'm booking. Are you booking? Did you go to the draft in Detroit? No, I didn't see you there. So, what are you doing? What are we talking about? Are you going to the Super Bowl, bro?
I will see you at the Super Bowl, sir.
Are you going to the... You can't see us at the Super Bowl. We can't both be in the Super Bowl. We can't both be in the Super Bowl. Are you going to the Super Bowl, bro? Are you... Like, y'all not going to the Super Bowl, bro. Y'all not going to the Super Bowl. You're not going. You're not going. You're not going to the Super Bowl, bro. Last year was DeAndre Swift. We know how to use them over here in Philly. Oh, we know how to use them. This motherfucker don't even have a job in Philly right now.
Nope.
You might as well give us my man back, the corner, Slay. Give us some. Let him come back, bro.
Oh, no.
So he can win a Super Bowl in Detroit. Because y'all not going to win a fucking Super Bowl. Y'all won y'all Super Bowl. Y'all won it. Congrats, bro. Y'all won it. That was it. Y'all not winning the Super Bowl. Y'all not winning the Super Bowl.
I'll holler at y'all.
Y'all not winning the Super Bowl. The Knicks may win the NBA championship, but the goddamn Philadelphia Eagles not winning the fucking Super Bowl, bro. They're not. Bro, y'all not equipped for that. Y'all not equipped for that right now. Y'all had the best record in the NFL. Not the NFC, not the AFC, in the NFL. And y'all fucked that up.
And we wasn't supposed to have the best record in the NFL.
No, you were. On paper, you definitely were. You got Jalen Carter. You got fucking all the top pieces. You got...
And if you'd have been looking at them games...
Every time somebody cut somebody, y'all were fucking hiring that motherfucker and giving them contracts.
Yeah.
Hey Larry, Q Smith TV said it's Baltimore. They gonna take y'all out in the Super Bowl. Just so you know.
That's fine in the Super Bowl. The fuck we talking about? In the Super Bowl, I'm okay with that scenario. I'm okay. I don't think it's gonna go that way, but I'm actually okay if it does go that way because we're in the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Nowlin.
Bree, go to sleep, bro. Bro, you don't even know your team for real. I know more about your team than you know about your team. You're a stan. You're a Stan fan.
I'm optimistic about
my fingers are getting heavy.
Oh, Jalen Hurts, I wrote you a letter, and you didn't respond to my fucking letter. That's what you are, bro. I don't even consider you a real fucking Eagles fan. Fuck out of here. We'll settle this shit on Madden.
Let's take this shit to Madden. I'm sick of your shit.
All right, man. We about to get out of here. I appreciate it. Why you see Q Smith shit? I don't see his shit. I don't see no comments from him.
It's on YouTube page.
Oh, okay.
On the live stream. on the live stream.
Yeah, Q Smith, I'm sorry, bro.
He's been with us the whole time.
We appreciate you being in GSG, but I mean, I can see the Ravens getting there. I can actually see that, but I don't know. The AFC, I feel like is
it's tight.
It's a tight race. I feel like it's a tight race. I feel like it's a tight race, and the NFC, I feel like it's up for grabs. I don't see any NFC team right now as a threat. I don't. That's just the way I feel about things.
San Francisco?
Bro, I hope we play them game 1 of the NFL season.
You know what kills San Francisco?
And I want to go back to Candlestick. I don't go to Detroit. We want to go back to Candlestick because you barely won. Like, get the fuck out.
Fucking coaching kills them every time.
Every year. They go to the Super Bowl every like 4 or 5 years, and then they lose.
Right. What's the coach's name? I forget his name.
I forget too.
Dickhead. I don't know.
Well, all I know is that he's lost 3 Super Bowls.
The Shanahan tree, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's the Shanahan tree, ain't it?
Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan.
Shanahan.
He's lost 3 Super Bowls. You know why? Because in the second half, he wants to throw the ball instead of running the ball. He did it with Atlanta. That big blow up right there. That fiasco.
That was insane.
And he did it both times against Kansas City. You just stop running the ball.
But I will give him credit. I will give him credit because passing against the Lions in that game benefited him.
Yeah.
But running CMC against our defensive line does not benefit you, bro.
But see,
that shit did not benefit.
His play calling goes to shit in the second half of Super Bowls. He has a track record of it.
It's like when you have an erection and you're just so excited.
Yeah.
And you just don't know what you should be doing at that point, right?
It was like he took the Viagra and immediately freaked out because he thought it was going to be 4 hours.
But my thing is, though, you can't blame it all on the defense.
No, because if the offense doesn't move the ball, the defense stays on the field too long. The defense gets tired.
You're right, but
I mean, it's just, dude, like literally this past one, CMC got them down to the 10-yard line. And he stopped giving them the ball. He threw the ball 4 times.
Yep.
Why? Give that man the ball back. I don't care if you give it to him on a swing pass or a damn screen pass. Give him the ball and let him try to get you in there.
I get what you're saying.
I keep my hats nearby, homeboy. Them shits ain't never far. Them shits ain't never far.
Oh, wait a minute. He act like he the only
go
one.
To his wall. He gotta figure out where he put that Philadelphia shit at.
No, I don't gotta figure that out. I know where's it at.
He act like he the only one that keep a hat on standby.
I keep my shit on. It's ready. I'm at the ready at all times. At the ready at all times, man. This is gonna be a good NFL season. Wish y'all the best, man. We gonna see how you do. Yep. You know, much respect to everybody, but I'm gonna stand on business when it come to my shit. I'm gonna stand on business. And without further ado, we got 5 viewers. I can't see nobody talking about shit in the Twitch.
Oh my Lord.
On the chat, you gotta look at
I gotta look at the YouTube.
The live chats, on YouTube.
Hugh Smith, man.
I don't have a YouTube shit
with us the whole time, brother.
Yeah,
he was giving us some input.
Yeah, appreciate everybody that came through. Yeah, appreciate everybody that came through tonight, whether I can see your comments or not. But yeah, we gonna go ahead and exit this. And
hey, Hugh Smith, I like your brother-in-law. He's a good dude, man. He said his brother-in-law. He said his brother-in-law is a Bucks fan. I like that guy.
Instantly, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Instantly.
We have a connection.
But all you guys that bought your teams, you're not gonna do shit. And, so
hey, Buffalo had 10 graphics and then picked up another 5 I think it was 5 undrafted. So
I feel like Buffalo is in a rebuild kind of sort of.
They're retooling. They're retooling. They're not in a rebuild. They're retooling. Yeah.
Enjoy that Knicks win.
Yeah. It just rolled out just like that.
Yeah.
Well, the Bulls better get together for that new damn stadium because the ticket price is going to be too damn high to be losing.
Right. You're right. I agree.
Because that stadium opens up the 2025 season.
I know it's 2026.
I don't know. They broke ground on it already, though. So
I know.
I don't know if it's 2025 or 2026.
Touch the nerve. So on that note, I will play some Kendrick "Not Like Us" on the way out. It's not like us, man. Like I for me, I've been the one that everybody's been able to beat up on for years. I'm the only one with an 0-17 season. Now the tide has changed, bro.
Did you have a 17-year drought from the playoffs?
I mean, not 17 years, but long enough. Shit.
So I've been there too.
You know what I mean?
I've been there winning again the last few years.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, listen.
We all have times.
We won a Super Bowl and went to the playoffs like 2 years later and didn't see the playoffs for another 12 years. So I understand.
Yeah.
That's right. Y'all won in 2000?
2022. 2022 season, 2023 was the Super Bowl. I mean, 2003. 2003. Yeah. 2003 was the Super Bowl. It was the 2000 season. I mean, 2000.
Mike Allstott. Was Mike Allstott on that team?
Absolutely.
That was a monster, yo.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put this in the atmosphere. Yeah. There's no reason that he should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he should definitely. Mike Allstott. Yeah. I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all because I never used to use the Lions on Madden back in the day because we were always fucking trash. But I did use. Barry. Yeah. But I did use.
Barry got outlawed.
Yeah, I did use the fucking Bucks. And my man up the street, Ov, will tell you because he's a Denver fan, and I always use the Bucks with Mike Allstott and what's the little ass running back y'all had?
Ward done.
Because and then on defense I had fucking Sapp.
I
had all the boys. Yeah, Brooks. Yep.
Barber. Yeah. Simeon Rice.
And I won a lot of fucking games. Yes.
Artie Nickerson. Yes.
I knew all their strengths and weaknesses. I knew how to line people up on Madden against people, and as soon as fucking OV would drop back, I'd have Warren Sapp motherfucking in his chest every time. Swim move.
The only weakness on that defense was user error. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait. What was y'all's safety's name?
John Lynch.
The hardest hitting motherfucker in the fucking
NFL. John Lynch put his own brother-in-law in a concussion. Okay, he didn't care.
Yeah,
he said
no fucks given.
Yeah, he told him earlier that week. He said, "You come across the middle, I'm gonna light your ass up." And that's exactly what he did, and gave him a concussion, took him out the game.
Sorry, bro. Tell mom about it.
Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Tell my sister? Tell my sister?
Right.
Yeah, is Thanksgiving gonna be awkward?
Yeah, it's gonna be very fucking awkward. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all boys from coming through, man. We're gonna wrap this up, and we out. GSG is out.
With a doctor, tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action, no accident. I'm hands on, he fuck around, get popped. No rain grower, he was in jail, that's conniving. Face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him either. From Alondra down.